Good evening, everybody. This is weird, isn't it? Just me on my own. How you doing? Hope you're well. Um, I've been out at a street party today, Jubilee Street Party, and yeah, I know this bulb was gone a bit funny, but actually I have got a bit of a tan. So I hope everybody's all right. Let's see who we've got in. So we've got Santa in. How you doing, Santa? Good to see you. We've got my mum in. How you doing, mum? We've got Tam in, or Tam and Bell. So everyone's saying hello to each other, which is good. We've got Bell in. Hi, Bell. Got Dave in. How you doing? We've got Chris Tyler in. How you doing, Chris? I hope you're well. So what's everybody been up to today with the old Jubilee? We've been out having a street party. So if you've got me on Instagram, you'd have seen my Instagram posts of all the setup outside with we had the road blocked off and everything. So it was a proper little party going on. It was supposed to have finished at 5, but we finished, well, I literally just came in. So yeah, I hope everyone's okay. Everyone say hello to each other. How you doing, Ian? Good to see you, mate. Santa, was you in Machine Head stream last night? I've not heard of Machine Head, so I'm a bit lost on that one. But everyone's saying hello to each other. Tam saying we had a lovely Jubilee garden party, really enjoyed it. That's good. I say we've had a really nice day out there. And to be honest with you, I've lived in this street for about 13 years, and half the people I don't even know. And there's not a lot of houses in our street. So yeah, it was really nice to sort of meet some of the other people that live in the street, because you don't often see them. So we had all the tables out, the road was blocked off, like I say. Yeah, it was really good, really good. Evening, Helen, how you doing? We got Porky's in. How you doing, Porky? Everyone's saying hello. Don't think so. Must have been a lookalike. Hi, Rich. How you doing? I hope you're well. So how's everybody's eBay been? Has it all been good, or has it all been not so good? Again, if you'd seen my Instagram, you'll see that I picked up. I went on eBay and there was 85 golf clubs and 5 golf bags for $18.99 starting bid. So I watched them to the end, and then no one had bid, so I stuck in a cheeky offer of 15 quid and went and picked them up yesterday. So that's good. It's getting to know your neighbours. I mean, the thing is, I've lived here 13 years. My wife's lived here for 24 years. And like a lot of them keep themselves to themselves. But it's really nice that something like this sort of brings everybody out, because everybody's had a really, really nice day. You know, a lot of food, few drinks, some people, a lot of drinks. But no, it's really good. It's really good. How you doing, Mark? Good to see you, mate. We have Don, and we have my daughter Jade. Hello, darling. Oh, that golf club you gave me, I listed it because obviously it's too big for me. It was nearly as tall as me. I listed it. It's sold today for £75 plus postage. So there you go. So the coffees are on me at the next boot sale. Me and my daughter, if you haven't seen, me and my daughter have been doing boot sales and absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. Everyone's saying, Mark's saying eBay's shit at the minute. Yeah, it's been really quiet the last few days, but you know, to be honest with you, I've not been consistent the last few days. I've had a lot going on, you know, and yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of listing, but I've still been picking stuff up. I picked up a pair of boots out of a charity shop yesterday. I think they're called Panama Jack. Paid £6.50. I think they're worth about 60 quid. I haven't got them on yet, but they've got to go on, so that's good. Everyone's saying hello. People saying hello to Jade. What's this? Brian Blessed has been with Piers Morgan on Talk TV a few times this week. Oh, I haven't seen that. I'll have to have a look at that one. It's weird not having James here. I haven't, because obviously I used to do this on my own all the time, so it was nothing. But then, like when you get used to having your sidekick there, or having someone else there co-hosting with you, it's yeah, it's weird when you got to do it on your own. But still loving it, still loving it. I think James is away in Scotland at the minute, so he's having a nice time, which is good. Good on him. It's always good to have some family time. Everyone's saying hello. Don saying hello. I've had no people in day to day. Have to now and again. Yep, you have to now and again. I say, we've had this street party and I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but it was really good. It was really good. All the tables came out. What did we make? I think we made coronation chicken and took it out, and gin and tonic cupcakes. So yeah, always goes down well. Hit the like button. Cheers, Mark. Thank you. Ian saying hello. Actually, Ian met me and my daughter at Apps Court Farm Car Boot. He's one of the guys that saw us. Panama Jack is okay. Panama Fred is even better. Two right, Santa. Like doing it on my own. Yeah, I mean, I say it's nice because I don't mind. Like I say, I started it on my own, but like it's just once you do get used to having someone else, and obviously the banter's good and we bounced off each other. But like it's like I wouldn't want him to do it if he wasn't happy, and obviously he's got more important things. He's concentrating on the business, which is fantastic. And I just there's no. I say we haven't fallen out. There's no hard feelings. I love the guy like a brother, and it's good on him. As long as he's happy, I'm happy. Santa, thank you for coming on last night. Santa went a marks. Nice. Fun live stream. Do you know what? The last few days I've missed a lot of the live streams and that. I forget even what day it is because well, no, it's Saturday because I'm here. But and another thing is we've recorded the next podcast, so the podcast coming out at the end of this month. I mean, did you see the one with Lee? The one with Lee was good as well. So I hope you enjoyed the podcasts. That's 3 we've recorded now. You've seen 2, so you've seen the first one with me and James, and then obviously the second one with Lee. So Lee was amazing, and our next guests are also amazing. The next guests actually weren't even at 1,000 subs, and it was. I'm not saying it was to do with us or everyone's been shouting them out, but obviously now they're over 1,000. But we had already congratulated them, so that was quite cool. See. Evening, Hydron. How are you doing? Good to see you. Chris, sub to Mark. Yeah, sub to Mark. It's a good channel. Who's booting tomorrow? That was my next question. You're nicking my questions. Who's booting tomorrow? Is there any boot? Yeah, I've got a bit of a burnt nose, haven't I? A little bit. I think a bit of it's the light, and a bit of it is. I always get a burnt nose, OJ, don't I? Yeah, I always get a bit of a burnt snoz. I think it's because it pokes out so far. But yeah, I'm not booting tomorrow. Having a weekend off of booting. Yeah, but who is booting? So I met a lot of people. Well, my daughter was there as well. We met a lot of people at the last Sunday, which was good at Apps Court Farm. Good boot sale. We both done all right. So that was good. It was good. Podcast was really good. Your adventure park you went to looked brilliant. You've got the sun about you. Yeah, I know. No, it was really good. Really enjoyed that. It was it seems to be a yearly thing that me and my mate Gav over the road and our boys usually go, but there was another couple of lads came with us as well. And yeah, we say it seems to be a yearly thing now, so I always do a little video of it. I was going to video some of the street party today, but like it was all obviously all copyright music, so I had the big speakers out and everything, so it was really good. You could fill in for Rudolph. I know, but I don't think it actually. I think a lot of it's shadow, and my bulb went funny the other week. But yeah, I've definitely caught the sun. I think it looks worse than it is because of the shade. So when I turn my head, I don't think it's half as bad. But evening, John. Hope you're well, mate. What's wrong with my nose? I've caught the sun, mother. Look, I don't think it's quite. I think the colour of the bulb was making it a bit worse, but I've caught the sun. We've been out there all day, and although it was a bit windy, it was really hot. So it's really nice. But this side of my nose looks all right. No, that side of my nose looks all right, and then that side looks. I think it's a shadow. I think it's all the light. Yeah, Belle's got a channel 2. Who else we got on? Porky is saying jumble trail today, but it's supposed to pour down. Yeah, actually, the weather's supposed to be rubbish tomorrow. So yeah, I doubt there'll be much going on down my way tomorrow. I know it's supposed to rain. Leeds Comic Con tomorrow, but I'd rather go to a boot sale. Comic Cons are good though. Oh, Belle's at 118 subs. So if you haven't subbed to Belle, go and check her out. Go and check everyone that's in the chat. Just go and check them out because they're all great channels. Hi, Chris. How you doing, mate? Give you an 8 for a pruning at the front. Oh, an 8? Is that all? That was a big job for me. I had to get my big ladder out. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. An 8 to do. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like so much better now, though. The wife made me do it for the Jubilee party today, so yeah. Hi, Amanda. How you doing? How you feeling now? Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, well, you're both doing really well. Your channels deserve to do really well. Ula. Camera adds a few degrees of sunburn. I've literally just come in from it, and it's, I say, you don't realise how hot it is when you've got the wind blowing. Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, 119 now. It's going up. Yeah, it's been a bit quiet, Amanda, without your videos and stuff going out. You could use that as an indicator if your car bulb blows out. Thank you, Jade. That's my eldest. Oh dear. Everyone's asking Amanda if she's better, which is good. It's a great job, not all easy. No, and it was they've just grown so massive. And actually I didn't realise, my wife said that I haven't cut them bushes for 5 years. The last time I cut them was when we got married. So yeah, it definitely needed a bit. No problem, no problem. Get in there. It's good, Amanda. Yeah, so who's going boot sailing tomorrow? So I'm not. I think I need a rest tomorrow. Definitely. There's Ian saying, all right. How come you're Jack Jones tonight, Rich? James has decided that he doesn't, not so much that he doesn't want to do the Saturday Night Live, that he wants to spend more time with the family. So I said to him, like, you know, I've got no bad thoughts or anything if he doesn't want to do it, and he decided he didn't want to do it. So that's fair enough. He's got to do what he wants to do. We're still doing a podcast at the end of every month. So literally the last Saturday of every month, we decided before James decided not to do it anymore. We decided that every Saturday, last Saturday of the month, we were going to do a podcast. So we've put 2 podcasts out now. We put one out last month and one out last week with Lee Cola Flipper, which was good because we got to sort of know a bit more about Lee, and what he's about. So it's just going to be me from now on. I'll probably have guests on. I will have guests on. But we're going back to the roots. Jade Knight, I can ban you, How's the little girlies? How's my little Amelia and Violet? Are they good? There's Porkies. Here he is. How you doing, Max? I hope you're good. Just got back from my son's party at the water park. Nice. Good to see. Oh yeah, Max. Look. Oh, hang on. Little motorbike man you sent me. Thank you for that, mate. Featured in a video. 807 subs, and he's not posted for a while. Cinema Music. Chris has got 807 subs. You'll soon be at 1,000, mate. Soon be there. Found the original 1935 Monopoly board game today at the flea market. That's good. I think I've got an old one. So I've got about 3 or 4 of them. I think I've got an old one with the wooden bits. Get another video on within the next year. Everyone's just chatting, which is good. How you doing, Max? Been a long time since we've done the Oculus. Yeah, there's Max's channel. Evening, Donut. How you doing? Good to see you. App's called off tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, it's called off a cut. Actually, when we done the Rusper car boot, it was called off that weekend. So it's obviously going to be a bit rubbish tomorrow. Understandable, needed family life. Yeah, it's and that's the thing of it, social media is for some people. I see. I love it. Although it's nice to spend time with your family, I get on here and I just lose track of time, and I get chatting to you guys, which is nice. And you still have to make family time 100%. But people have got to do what they want to do. I say we haven't fallen out. We're still going to see each other. We're still doing the podcast. I haven't heard from him for a couple of days, but he is away in Scotland. But our friendship hasn't changed. We haven't fallen out. I've still got a bedroom at his house, so it's nothing. It's nothing like that at all. So it's all good. Jade, go live. My Jade wouldn't go on. She doesn't even like me catching her on camera when we're out, so she wouldn't let me go. Like she wouldn't go live with me. How you doing, Sarah? I hope you're well. Wow, that's just jumped. Tam saying, who needs drugs when you have a Max video to watch? Oh, I love Max's videos. So cool. Max has offered me a place to stay if I go up and see him as well. See? Got a place on a boat. They are good. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, my little I didn't realise he was a Toy Story 4 thing. Is it Toy Story 4 he's from? Something Kaboom, isn't it? Is it something Kaboom? Can't remember his name now. Wonder what state ABL Dave is in. He's on. Oh no. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I did see a video of him earlier with someone else on there. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be a long road to recovery, I think, when he gets back home. I couldn't do a 3-day biker bender. No chance. See, no, I hate being on camera. I'm like Dad. I didn't like it to start with, but I love it now. I love it because I get to talk to everybody here and I've got all my friends. It's good. All good. That's good. I'm sorry, bro. Been so busy, even more so recently due to home renovation, plus lead up to summer work. Let's see if I can break away tomorrow for a bit of Oculus. I'll have to charge mine up then. I have to charge mine up. I haven't bought any. Oh, Duke Kaboom, that's it. Duke Kaboom. Because I didn't realise what it was. Because like obviously he's got a Canadian flag on there, so I didn't realise what he was. But yeah, Duke. Keanu Reeves character Rich in Toy Story. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is it Keanu Reeves that does it? Has anybody had any good sales on eBay? Oh, we must be doing all right because it's just suggested my own live to me, so that can't be too bad. Keanu Reeves character. Plus, I'm building a little room on the back of the house to replace a smoke shack. It'll be ready for you by August. Nice. Evening, Sean. How you doing, mate? I'm here but cooking, so full attention in about 10 minutes. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. I met Sean at the car boot, so it was good to meet him. Really good. But Sam, what are you cooking? We've got Sarah. Your teen crush, Keanu Reeves. He's a good actor. He's a nice guy as well, apparently. £60 4-box turtle figures today. Nice. Nice. Loads of low ball offers recently. I've sent loads of offers out and don't seem to get much back from them. So I think it's a bit quiet at the minute for some reason. I don't know why. Tam saying I think Keanu's a bit wooden, to be honest, and ugly. That wouldn't be because Belle likes him, would it? Hello, Mr. Abercrombie. Yes, eBay is not good at the moment. No, and so bad for some that poor old Diggsy, Adrian, Mr. Diggs, has given up reselling. So yeah, that's not good when it's like that. I think it's quite. But saying that, you know, this thing that we've done in the first podcast with James and saying about consistency, you know, he's consistent and he's hitting good daily targets. I mean, I think it might have slowed down a little bit, but he's still consistent. He's still smashing the 10 a day. And yeah, it's paying off for him. And like I say, I'm sort of sporadic. I am listing bits here and there, but I haven't been doing 5 a day. So with so much going on, but I am going to get back to 5 a day. But you know, like I say, I've had a nice sale today, so that's good. It was well needed, so that's good. Mark's on a spending ban, trying to save Star Wars Celebration in April. Nice. Gonna jump in the shower as I stink of pond water. I'll be listening. Nice. Once you come out and you're not so stinky, if you want to jump on, you can jump on. How you doing, James? We've had loads of sales, just nothing massive. Yeah, but loads of little sales is good. There's nothing wrong with that. And Santa's asking, saying hello to Sarah. Yeah, so anybody else going to a boot sale tomorrow? Anybody else is cancelled tomorrow? Your post office was on strike today, really? That's not good. No, I've got 2 parcels to pack. I packed everything else and got that off yesterday. Evening, Stu. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Yeah, I've got 2 parcels. I've sent a load off. I sold some Dr. Martens shoes the other day that I bought for a tenner, sold for 69.95 from a tenner. Sent out loads of offers over the months for 55.95. Never went, not 14 quid off. And then they went for full price, which was good. How did you find out good golf clubs to sell, Rich? I don't know really. I know nothing about golf clubs, and someone had. Where did I get them ones from? They cost me £5. Where did I get them? Where did I get them? I can't even remember now. Was it Marketplace? I saw them up for a £5. Said, you still got them? Said, yeah. Went and picked them up. And there was a banger in there. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Tell a lie. It wasn't. It was from my little charity shop. They'd just come in. There was those ones, and there was another. I've got about another half a dozen or another 7 or 8 left in there, in plastic tubes all taped together. And I walked into my little charity shop, my decent one. And yeah, I walked in there, and he said, "Oh, they've just literally come in." He said, "If you want them," he said, "I haven't even looked at them. Take them for a £5." So I bought them home. I don't know anything about golf clubs, but I looked through. I pulled that first one out because I thought that looks decent. 25 quid it went for. And then I sold another one for a tenner. And then my daughter, I dropped her off after the car boot last Sunday at Apps Court. I dropped her off at home. She gave me another one. She said, "Oh, I've got you a present." So she gave me this big club. And it was a decent one. She said, "Look at completeds on it." So I looked and I stuck it up. A lot of them have gone for sort of 95 quid and that. Stuck it up for 75 quid. A couple of days it had gone. So, and then I bought, say someone else, if you've watched my Instagram, someone else on it, eBay had, local to me, had 85 golf clubs on, 5 golf bags. I think two of the sets are junior sets. But he had them on for starting bid of 18.99. No one bid. In the last hour, I sent him an offer for 15, and he accepted. So I went and picked them up yesterday. So I got them to go through. A lot of them need a clean up, but like I'll probably just take them to a boot sale and just say 15, 20 quid a set. So still decent money to be had. But I don't know anything about golf clubs. I've just been lucky, really. Tams, oh, you're working at Poundland tomorrow. Nice. I forgot, yeah, because I remember you saying now that you got your job at Poundland. That's good though. How much? Do you know what? Every time I go in Poundland, I always drive my wife mad. How much is that? How much is that? But saying that, a lot of stuff in Poundland ain't a pound no more, so I don't know what that's all about. They got more expensive stuff in there now. Yeah, various prices. How you doing, Harry? Good to see you, mate. Lee's in. How you doing, Lee? Good to see you. There's Harry's channel. Hi, Satan. Who's Satan? Is Poundland the equivalent to the Dollar Tree in the US? If everything in there's a dollar, then yes. Although not everything's a pound in there. It used to be. But yeah, it's pretty much just like a pound store. Yes, like a budget Dollar Tree. Yeah, we have Santa in here. He's our resident Santa. So has anybody had any good pickups? I say, apart from my golf clubs, I haven't picked up anything amazing. But I've had a few good sales. Picked up a few golf clubs last year, early in the spring. Actually filled my van with 32 bags. Wow. I thought I was good getting 5 bags of clubs. Yeah, Harry's been a good boy. So there you go. It's all good. That's all good. Yeah, so no car boots for me tomorrow. None for me. Dollar Tree is now $1.25 tree. Yeah, I think they're all going up. all of them. We had a pound shop down here, and it started going up. It went up to £1.10 an item, then it was £1.25 an item, and now some of the items are £1.50. So yes, and that's all in a matter of a few months. So creeping up slowly, which obviously isn't good. 3 days of picking out a hoarder house. It was a lot of fun. I got a lot of cool stuff. Nice. I must say, Rich, meeting you was a surprise. I was told you were 6'3" when you were 21. I've heard of being worn down by life, but that's a bit extreme. Yeah. 6'3". I don't know about that. Got a Laurel and Hardy collection and Harold Lloyd. Yeah, see, they used to be worth good money, the Laurel and Hardy box sets. I've also got some a DVD. It's only I think it's got 3 discs in, and it's the one where they've made the black and white films into colour films. No, it's called the Lost Films of Laurel and Hardy, actually, that one. So if you ever see the Lost Films of Laurel and Hardy, they're worth about 30 quid. Got a Ronaldo Manu doll box 2004 for £10. Should be 60 plus. Nice. 1980s on unopened Hot Wheels, probably 25 to 30 packs. Nice. Actually, we're in the Hot Wheels, right? There's a few people on YouTube that are in the Hot Wheels race. Master of Pieces. He's doing the old Hot Wheels race. So we've sent our cars in now. Mine and James's has gone in. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But I'll tell you what, I bet they're still out at that Jubilee party. It was really good though. Like, all the houses have got all the Union Jack bunting out the front, and I helped a couple of neighbours put some of theirs up, and we've got it outside our house. And yeah, it was really cool. Really cool. Believe it or not, I was at the last Jubilee party I was at the one in 1977, the Silver Jubilee party. Has anybody ordered their Jubilee coins? I've ordered one. You've only got to pay £2.50 postage, but I've ordered mine. Uncle Albert, during the war, Santa Claus only appeared during Christmas time. What's he doing out in June? Well, he likes to get out every now and again. Likes to sneak out and have a little, just make sure the old sleigh's not getting too rusty and it still starts up and that. 21 discs for £10. Harold Lloyd is worth 40 plus. Nice. I used to like watching Harold Lloyd. Harold Lloyd, Charlie Chaplin and Laurel and Hardy, and Abbott and Costello as well. I used to think, I used to love watching Abbott and Costello. Brilliant. It's on right now, Rich. What's on right now? What's on right now? We've got Paul and Marie in. How you doing, guys? Good to see you. That's all right. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. The Marx Brothers. Yeah. And then me and the boys took Crown biscuits we made round all the neighbours today. That's nice. Got a lot of pensioners and their faces lit up when they see the boys. That's really nice. We what happened today was we all clubbed in. So like, we done coronation chicken, gin and tonic cupcakes. Neighbours over the road made some potato salad. And everyone was making cakes. There was every sort of cake you could want out there. Really nice. All handmade. Only been to one car boot sale since the start of the year. Getting so much stock at auction houses. You've got loads, James. You've got bundles of stock you don't need. No, you definitely don't need more stock. Been skipping the car boots. Yeah, well, see, I've been the opposite, because I've been doing a car boot sale, and what hasn't been going in the car boot sales, I've been giving away to charity shops on the way back. So like, I've just been giving away all my stock. So I sort of still look about for a few fresh bits, giving away the smaller stuff that's just a pain in the backside, and then just getting a few better bits, really, bit higher value stuff. Picked up a few good bits just recently. If you saw the video where I picked up stuff from the film props, the film memorabilia auction, I picked up a bag in there that's worth £300. I don't know what it was doing in there or how it got there. 300 quid for a bag, and I paid £62.80, I think, for the whole for everything, with all the auction fees and everything in it. That is a lovely thing to do, definitely. Harold Lloyd had a thumb and a couple of fingers missing on what? Really? Notice that he always wore gloves or had a skin latex glove on his films. Really? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool that a young guy like you likes old Albert and Costello movies. I'm not that young, Harry. I love Albert and Costello. I think they're amazing. I seem to remember there was one they did in a swamp. I'm sure it's like it was. I don't know whether it was the Invisible Man or something they were trying to get away from. It was a really good one. Abbott and Costello in the swamps. Special moments in your life, times when wonderment meet all enveloping joy to surround you with special moments of love. Oh, join the cult of Maximus and go. Oh dear. Yeah, I know he did all his own. They all did all their own stunts in them days. Oh, crazy. I remember when he was doing that bit where he was hanging off the clock, the big clock hands. Almost blue. Sorry, Mark, all gone now. What's the camera behind you for? That, I bought that for my wedding, 2017. Paid over 2,000 quid for it. Used it a couple of times on our, because obviously when we got married we had kids already, so we went away with the kids as well. So I wanted to do a bit of the filming on the honeymoon out there, round Mallorca. So took it out there. I think I used it twice and used my phone the rest of the time, and my GoPro in the water park. And I haven't used it since then, really. It's probably worth about 1,200 quid, 1,300 quid maybe now, with the Gorilla Pod and the Thingy Mic Pro, Rode Video Mic Pro. Yeah, I bought it and I never really learned how to use it. But Lee, Cola Flipper, said that when I see him, he'll show me how to use it properly, because he used to do photography for a living. So yeah, he's going to show me how to use it. I was thinking about selling it, but it's such a good camera. I think Harold Lloyd lost his fingers in a firework accident. Wow. Wow. That's what I mean. There was no health and safety in them days. Harvey Parry did the dangerous high climbing for Lloyd. Oh, wow. Subbed you the other day, loving your videos. There you go. See? There's a lot of love in this room tonight. Who's on first? Who's on where first? Who's on where? On the podcast, we've had, if you're talking about the podcast, we've already had Lee Cola Flipper on. Me and James done the first one on our own. Then there was Lee, and there Lee Cola Flipper was the first guest on, which was last Saturday. And then at the end of last Saturday of this month, there are 2 people on, and they are really good, really good. Yeah. Wow, we've got some talking going on about these old films now. What's your favourite stuff to pick up? Because I always did the film props with my brother. I like the film related stuff, all the film memorabilia. I used to do like I still do. I'm out of the stuff I really sort of buy and sell. I like the vintagey stuff, the VHS players, the electronics, the vintage lampshades, and all the old stuff with a bit of a story to it. So anything old and vintage, really. Young guy using soft focus lens again, Rich. I didn't say I was young. Ems, we not did a video for ages. Process of building a new shed. Everyone's building sheds at the minute. Lee's just put out another video, Cola Flipper, of his shed build. Global Thrifters, I think, are doing the walls on the inside of their shed. I think Tam and Bell built a shed. And I've had this one since 2014. So I'll probably have to do a video soon of cutting out all the rot and repairing it. My favourite is probably a lot of people's favourite, where they meet Frankenstein, Dracula, and the Wolfman. That's the one. That's the one. I'm sure that's the one where they go into the swamp. Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely love them. Need a new camera. Yeah, apart from that, for my videos and whatever, I just use my phone. Just easy. It's just easy because you've got it in your pocket. I use it for everything now. Paying, Google Pay, for doing videos, for editing my videos as well. So like for everything, literally everything. Bela Lugosi, Lon Chaney Jr. and Boris Karloff. I was going to go and visit Boris Karloff's grave because he's over here. His ashes were scattered over here. He's I don't think he's too far from me, Boris Karloff. Using the Barbara Waters filter, Sean. Oh my, your ex-wife has yours. Good luck with the death pole. Yeah, ours never seems to go down. It's everywhere. That's why I give mine away. I take it to the car boot. If it don't sell, I give it away. I'm fed up with looking at it. And the thing is, if I go out to a charity shop and buy 5 or 10 things, I'll bring them things home and list them straight away. Whereas if I look at the pile of stuff I've got, I have to pull it all out from the other side anyway, the storage side. I've got a stack of stuff in here, and I look at it and go, I don't know what to list first. It just frazzles my mind. So it's just easier just to buy new stuff, bring it back, list it straight away. What's the guy's name on first base? Who? The guy on first base. Hi, Vivian. How you doing? Hi, folks. Loving you alone, Richard. You are so honest about the journey of reselling. Let's talk about B&M store sometime. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Thank you, Vivian. Appreciate that. Salutations, esteemed friends, new acquaintances, and illuminated coastal shed personage, Richard. Join the craft lady in her quest to turn junk into treasure. Bell's Craft Corner. Very good channel. Ems, my living room's full of it. Reason for another shed. That's the thing. Once it starts creeping into the house, you've got to sort it out. Who's on first? Is the famous Abbott and Costello. Oh yeah, I do love Abbott and Costello. I've got actually, I'm in the mood now for watching some of them. Ems has taken over the big shed and slowly taken. That's it. When it starts creeping in the house. What's the guy's name on second base, Rich? I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. What's the guy's name on second base? No. Don't forget, I've been at a street party all day, so there was a guy out. There's a guy that lives in our street, and he's from Transylvania. Believe it or not, he's moved over in the 90s from Transylvania, and he's been dishing out some. I don't know what drink it was, but he's been giving out shots of it. It warms your cockles, let me tell you that. I know, Tonks, we have 3 sheds in the garage, all full of stuff. Wow. Meet the Mummy is the best. Yeah, I say the one I remember vividly is the one where they go into the swamp, and I think it might be where they meet Dracula and the Mummy, and I think they meet the Invisible. Well, I think it's. I'm sure it's got the Invisible Man in it as well. Golders Green, yeah, Boris Karloff, yeah, it is. Yeah, I've been watching a guy called Unusual Things, Paul, and he's been going around. I did two, I did two grave visits. I did June Whitfield's from the because I love Carry On films. So I went to visit June Whitfield, and there's someone local in my uh, the crematorium here, cemetery here, that was a big, like in the 1800s, early 1900s, was a big old hoo-ha. She was having an affair with some married man, I think, and it was just they were all related to MPs and stuff. It was a big big old thing. How you doing, Genghis? Good to see you. Got to go straight chatting with you. Yeah, definitely. Cheers, Harry. See you soon. Harry. Don't know. No, he's on third base. Oh, I do love the old films. Saying that, I watched Top Gun. I think it was last week. We watched the new Top Gun. That was amazing. The new Top Gun is absolutely oh god, that film just makes you, just pumps you up, and it makes you sad, and it's just so sad seeing Val Kilmer like that. But an amazing film. How you doing, Lee? Another good channel, guys. Pratt's on Film, my mate Lee's channel. He's been putting some good comedy clips up, like skits up, just lately. Evening, all Rich. Jamie will have a load of boxes for you next week. Oh yes, definitely, mate. Definitely. That'll be good. Avoid the YouTube bleak wasteland of pasty middle-aged men exposing their toys by subbing to Amanda on her channel. There you go. I'm sure Amanda will be back up to speed soon. She'll be putting some videos out. When you're sunbathing, you need to rotate your chair once I was burnt to hell. That's because we've been sat along. We've sat on the same side of the street, like our tables all day. So like we've been on this side, and we've had our own seating places. But the thing is, by tomorrow morning it'll all be even. I've just got a big nose. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you, mate. Oh dear. No, but it was a good street party. And the thing is, when you're out there and you're eating and chatting and drinking, you don't even think about it. I say it was hot at stages, then it'd be windy, but like you don't realise how burnt you get. Is it a Transylvanian shot that has made your nose red, Rich? I thought you'd been hammering the nose candy. Now you're widescreen in our homes. No, it was definitely the sun. But this, I don't know what this stuff was. He said it was just vegetables, but like it was strong, really strong. Richard Sunburn is similar to Richard Dreyfuss in Close Encounters. That's another good film, but that'd be all half of my face. How's your business, Genghis? Nice. Everyone's saying hello. Oh, Gary's in as well. How you doing, Gary? Oh, evening all. Just had a mega pint. A mega pint? You mean a large glass of wine? I mean a mega pint. Sales, yes, mega sales. eBay does work. There you go. See, it's because you come on here. That's why. The interesting thing is Bela Lugosi is buried a mere few yards away from Bing Crosby. Really? See, all those lot as well. Bela Lugosi, Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee. Oh, decent horror actors. Love all them. Boris Karloff. So I was quite shocked Boris Karloff was buried over here. I thought he'd be in the States, but he's over here. Evening, Joan. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I thought Boris Karloff would be buried in America, but he's over here. But I do like, I'm not saying not one of these people that likes traipsing through graveyards, but visiting famous grave sites, I just find it interesting. Especially June Whitfield. I went there and the only flowers that were there were a video that I saw that someone else did, and they laid them flowers there. So it's a bit sad to think that, those people gave us all those great films and like, I mean, June Whitfield in the Carry On films, in Carry On Abroad, and Terry and June, and Bless This House and things like that. Just amazing characters and actors. And now, like, just there's nothing there. There's nothing. It's like no one goes to visit. Such a shame. That's exactly what it is, Rich. William Henry Pratt. Why do I know that name? But they're known by something else, aren't they? They're not known by William Henry Pratt. That's their real name. I can't think what their other name is. Was going to go with Debs to the Queen's Platinum Jubilee pageant tomorrow, but Debs has been so unwell this week. Says I should go on my own. She won it through Cadbury's. Wow, really? The Queen's Platinum. Where about what? Up in London? Went to a graveyard, saw 6 people carrying a box round for half an hour. They'd lost the plot. Oh dear. Pratt was Boris Karloff, yes. Yeah. I did know that. Just to add an offer on a pair of Nike Air Jordan 1 Retros, 360 quid. Oh, good man. See? It's lucky, isn't it? It's a Saturday Night Live. It's lucky for you. It's lucky for you. That's a shame, Amanda. Yeah. What a shame. She won it on by Cadbury's. Yeah. Oh, that's always a way, though, isn't it? It's always the way something will happen. I was in Holmfirth last month, looked at Compo and Gleggies. Yes, because they are buried next to each other. They are buried with each other, yeah. Oh, it's a shame, isn't it? Another great program. All the decent, like, programs are just gone. Such a shame. I used to love Morecambe and Wise and all those shows. What was it? Open All Hours. Amazing. So I've got the DVD set somewhere. I used to love the Goodies, watching the Goodies. Hi, Gary. Settle an argument, please. I say it's car boot sale. My mate says it's boot fair. So annoying. It's a car boot sale. I say car boot sale, but a lot of people say boot fair. I think I probably have said boot fair, but 95% of the time I say car boot. Up in London, in Whitehall. What a shame. What a shame she's not well. It's gutting. Nice place, Holmfirth. Not seen Tam about on here. You tied him up again, pal. Car boot sale, definitely. There you go. Hope everything goes smoothly. Yeah. Is anybody selling at a car boot sale tomorrow? If it's not rained off. Not sure if you've seen before. When are you next live? Yeah, Amanda's been off of it for a while. She's not been feeling too good, so hopefully she'll be better soon and doing more lives and putting some videos out. Actually, Amanda, I've seen you do Facebook lives where with your daughter down at the beach cafe where she's been doing the open mic nights. So yeah, I've seen those ones. It is nice down there. Best to get a fair sale from a car boat. Yep. When someone says fair, I think of a church sale. Yeah. So, you know, I've done all right at the last car boat sale with my daughter. She done all right. She got rid of a load of stuff. She's absolutely got a ton of stuff she could sell for the next probably 2 or 3 years and still have stuff left. More than me. But yeah, no car boats for me this weekend. I think tomorrow's just going to be a chill out day and then everyone goes back to work. So I can just get on, and I'll probably list a few bits tomorrow. So I might list the other film memorabilia that I got. Some of the t-shirts, the promo shirts and stuff. Church. Favorite Burt Lancaster film? Do you know what? I like Burt Lancaster, but I couldn't tell you. I couldn't even tell you a name of one of his films. Burt Lancaster. Do you know what? I can't actually think of a film he's been in, but he's a good actor and I do like him, so I do like his films. Now, if you said Charlton Heston, I'd have said it because he done Anthony and Cleopatra with Brian Blessed's wife, Hildegard Neal. So that, and I bought the Blu-rays and the DVDs for Anthony and Cleopatra with Charlton Heston and Hildegard Neal are expensive to get hold of. Favorite Burt Lancaster film? Oh, do you know what? If you named some of them, I'd tell you which one was the best one, but I can't actually think of the name of any of the films he's been in. But he's a good actor. We were going to do a video too. That would have been a blinding video. Up there doing that. Vikings. Yes. That is a good film. That is a good film. Not sure I can send help, Tam. I heard that Belle is vicious when cornered like a rabid weasel. Gonna take a lot of glitter hearts and a big net to coax her out before you can run for safety. Would you be interested in selling the blue M&M mug outside of eBay to avoid fees? I can't, because it was a gift from my friend James, so I can't sell it. It was a gift, unfortunately. Sorry. He wouldn't be happy if I sold it. Oh yes, Birdman of Alcatraz. What a film. Love that film. Yeah. Yes, Don. Yes, Chris. Trapeze. I don't know that. I don't think I've seen that one. Trapeze. Sweet Smell of Success. Local hero. Sean, a rapid weasel. She's a complete honey bunny. Yeah. Birdman of Alcatraz. What an amazing film. I'd love to visit Alcatraz one day. I'd love to go and see that place. Yeah, I was saying, thank you, people. Car boot sale, 100% wins. There you go. Didn't he do East of Eden? Sounds familiar. Does sound familiar. So who has seen Top Gun? And what do you think of it? If you have seen the new Top Gun, what do you think of it? Anybody seen it? Hi, Jason. Good to see you, mate. Stroud was never actually allowed to keep birds in Alcatraz. Yeah, but didn't they fly to the window? Was it not that they flew to the window to see him? What a film, though! Amazing film. East of Eden was Jimmy Dean. Yeah. Some good films out there. Some good films. Like I say, now everyone's getting me on it. I'm gonna have to see now whether I can find on BritBox or somewhere. See if I can find Abbott and Costello. Absolutely love them. What's that? Absolute Nutter on here. Absolute Genius and Fountain of Knowledge on Instagram. Go figure. Sean Abercrombie's Antique Designs. Yeah, and Sean actually gave me a gift when I saw him at the boot sale, some print plates. So they're cool. So I've got them as well. So they'll be going up. Who is in the new Top Gun? Oh, all the people that were in the first one, apart from Goose. Goose isn't in it, but his son is. Oh, it's an amazing film. Amazing. Hello, Steve. How you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Yeah, the new Top Gun. I mean, we watched because my stepdaughter's boyfriend came down with her this on Wednesday, and they stayed till Friday. Professional football player, no less. And he'd never seen Top Gun, so we put Top Gun on, and I remember watching it, but you can tell that they're sitting in like mock-up planes. It's not the real planes that they're sitting in, and they're not really flying. Whereas in the new Top Gun, Tom Cruise made sure that all the actors were flying in these planes, so it's another level, absolute another level. It was Leavenworth prison before he transferred to Alcatraz. I was watching, who was it? I was watching at home with the Buckleys yesterday because his wife loves serial killers and all stuff like that. She's into like learning and watching about serial killers and that. And yeah, she was bringing up some serial killers I'd never even heard of. So I looked up a couple last night, and they were pretty twisted. Pretty twisted. Top Gun, not my fit. Not mine either, Matt. Not mine either. But I'll tell you what, not my thing. I prefer Top Cat. Yeah, I'm not into all these like army flying and craziness films. I say I've watched Top Gun, but I've not watched it for years. But the new Top Gun, oh my God, what an amazing film. I'm not really a Bond guy either. My brother was a Bond guy. He absolutely loved Bond. Never got to see No Time to Die, so I went to see No Time to Die for him. And that's another absolutely amazing film. Loved it. I do like Moonraker. Moonraker's my favourite Bond because I just like Richard Keel as Jaws. Just think it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We're doing little Steve. Everyone's saying hello. They must be pensioners then. Actually, I was thinking From Here to Eternity, where he's rolling around in the surf. Yes. Yes, another good one. Yeah, another good one. Joan, I'm only repeating what Tam said. Said the police grabbed her for the last time. Never heard of a one-woman sequin crime wave before. Absolutely fantastic. Taking both girls to see it tomorrow. Georgia, my youngest, watched the first one 2 days ago. As I said, she needs to watch the second one. Oh yeah, second one. I'd go and watch. See, there's not many films I'd think, oh, I'd go and watch that again right away. But that Top Gun film, I would go and see that again straight away. Brilliant film. Watch The Secrets of Dumbledore, not as good as the others. Do you know what? I've never really watched any whole Harry Potter. I might have seen one all the way through, but I wouldn't be able to tell you which one it was. Um, and a lot of them I've seen sort of bits and pieces of, but I've never really watched them all. I think I watched the Beasts and Where to Find Them, or whatever it is. I watched the first one of that. I haven't seen the second one yet. But yeah, I've not watched Secrets of Dumbledore. There is another one that I want to go and see, but I can't think what it is. There's a new film out. The new Jurassic Park I want to go and see. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going and seeing that. Goose's son should have been played by Ryan Gosling. I'll fetch me coat. I'll tell you what, the guy that played Goose's son was blooming brilliant. Absolutely looked like him. We'll get a tiny bit burnt. Yes, I know. Yeah, out at the street party. We've been having a street party. It might be sunburn, or it might just be all the booze that I've consumed while I was out there. Oh dear. Buy the merch because the content's deleted. JR reselling. Poor old James. He's away on his Ollie Bobs in Scotland. He's enjoying himself. I reckon he'll come. He'll come back round and start making videos again. He's still doing his Instagram. So, like, if you're missing James, guys, go and check out his Instagram. He's still putting Instagram stories up, so you can still see him. Remind me of Rodney when he's been under. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, when he's been under a sunbed. Yeah. Thanks, James. Don't believe a word of it. Yeah. Classic. Even if you don't have a chimney for him to jump into, you can still wake up and watch a burly man bring a sparkle to your life. Join the fan club. If you haven't seen the Carolina Claws, most of you have. His Instagram is just bonkers, amazing, absolutely immense. Used to work in forensic mental health and work with a couple of multiple killers. Really? Wow. Not serial as such, but very interesting psychology. Yeah. I do find that interesting when they put these programs on these true crimes. I really do find them interesting, just to like try and work out how these people tick. Absolutely bonkers. Like true crime documentaries, Rich. Yeah, definitely. They are interesting watch. I like when they show how they're caught though through DNA. Definitely, definitely. Say Claire Buckley, James Buckley from the In-Betweener's wife, she loves those sort of programs. Weirdo. No, maybe Rich never enjoyed. No, it's just not really been my cup of tea. But saying that, I would love to go to Harry Potter World and look around there because of all the props and the costumes and the sets. So for me, it is the props, the costumes and sets rather than the actual Harry Potter content itself. I'd love to go and see it. Good evening. Life's too short for Harry Potter. It certainly is. It certainly is. If it's not the same tonks, then I'm stuffed. But if it is, please sub. There you go. You are cheeky, Thomas. Surely had all your tasty treats today. There you go. Helen, that must have been an interesting profession. Yeah, I would think so. I used to love watching. I haven't watched it in a long time. So then they brought out CSI New York, CSI Miami. I used to love watching CSI. What about the new Jurassic Park? I want to go and see it. It looks good. I do like the Jurassic Park films. I used to have T. Leone's watch and wedding ring from Jurassic Park 3, where they make them fly them to the island. Good film. Yeah. Check out how you can get get at crafts when you're a mum of two boys and have a husband that looks like a huge cockapoodle with glasses. Oh, Sean. Never read or watched any Harry Potter. No, no, I don't really read. I'm not a reader. But like films wise, Harry Potter, if someone says I'm putting on Harry Potter, I'm not really interested, to be honest. It's one thing that really makes me not fussed. Really watching your lives and pickups, mate. Great content. You come across a genuinely nice fella. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Thank you. We had two blokes at work who had served 25 years for murder. God, where was you working? In the prison kitchen? Thank you for saying a poodle after that show, not just a cock. Oh, you lot are funny. Best line in a John Wayne film, man in a bar brawl says, "Hey, mister, I didn't do anything." Duke says, "You shoulda." Oh, you can't beat a bit of John Wayne either. What was his name? Was it Shirley? No, not Shirley Crabtree, was it? Mary, was it Marion? He's got a lady. He's got a woman's name, hasn't he? Was it Marion something, wasn't it? Shirley Crabtree was Big Daddy. I'm sure it's Marion. Harry Potter. Yeah, I want to go to Harry Potter World, Max. Definitely. Definitely. Only got scary once when a guy said I reminded him of his landlady. He had killed her and ate her. Jesus. Yeah, I think I'd be a bit scared. Fiddle Council Gardening. Yeah, Marion. That's right. I don't know what his last name was. I know it was Marion. And Shirley Crabtree is Big Daddy. Isn't it weird, all these, like, the names they get given when they don't go by? Ah, there you go. Marion Morrison. Well done, Porkies. And well done, Jason. Marion Morrison. Wow. Yeah, he's a John Wayne's a good actor. Love John Wayne. They wanted John Wayne to play Robin Hood, but that wouldn't have made Marion a star. Very true. What's Don saying? Marion Robert Morrison. So, like, there's no John and there's no Wayne in there at all, is there? It's like just a totally different. I'm completely getting rid of my name and changing it. That's mad. It was all good. We had protocols for that type of things. Oh yeah, I doubt they'd ever put you in any danger, but geez, some of them people, like I say, it must be interesting. What an interesting job, but especially if you're into the CSIs and all that and the true crime programs. I love watching the true crime programs. I don't watch a lot of telly, but if I'm going to watch something, it'll be that. I mostly watch YouTube. I watch true crime on YouTube, and I like the bounty hunting ones, and started watching a few. Where I live, we've got the Bald Builders, and like you'd have seen there. I go to the Bald Kitchen and get my coffee, and they're big on social media, and they're now doing some filming with Vinnie Jones, but they do a lot of country stuff. It's called A Crafty Countryman, so check it out. It's wicked. They're doing some filming now with a blacksmith that works in a local working museum to where I live. They are doing work with filming with a guy that carves walking sticks. If you've got a pet that's died or a pet that's alive and you want it on a proper walking stick, this guy carve it. It's amazing work he does. Amazing work. Good evening from my kitchen, making a trifle. Good evening, Jilly. Despite the young one leaving the bearded one sobbing into his Transylvanian cocktails, there is still hope for mankind. Sub to the page, no bugger mentions. My Instagram, Richie Rich Star. Thanks, Sean. You need to watch the movies first, Geese, surely. No, I've probably seen one of them all the way through, Max. I wouldn't be able to tell you which one it was. But like, I'm not overly bothered. I've seen bits of different ones when the kids have had them on, but like it's for me, it's more. I know who Hagrid is, and I know who the characters are. So like looking at their costumes, looking at the Gringotts trolls or whatever they are, and just going on the sets a bit of do me. The old triple decker bus with the old heads that say it's gonna be a bumpy ride. I know all that. See, what do you like, Joan? Belle saying, my late gran loved John Wayne. We went to Florida and she asked us to send a postcard. I found a John Wayne one. It arrived 6 months later, covered in all the stamps from all the states it went to. Really? She asked us to send a postcard. I found a John Wayne one and it arrived 6 months later. That's amazing. That's amazing. My wife and I, someone's asked us to go and shake a charity bucket at the Goodwood Revival this year. So we've got to buy like not either 1940s or 1950s costumes. I don't really fancy dressing as a rockabilly, so I think we're going for the 1940s. And Jason Momoa was there last year, so I'm hoping he's going to be there this year. If he's there this year, I'm definitely going to be able to. I'm sure, get a photo or a bit of video with him. So I'm going to be trying my hardest. Because a mate of mine, he actually made some things for Jason Momoa, so that was cool. Drama, crime, don't like sci-fi or fantasy. See, I don't mind sci-fi. I used to love Star Trek, the original Star Trek, but I haven't watched any of the new ones. Not at all. Fantasy, I love fantasy films. I love all the old fantasy films, Crow, Dark Crystal, all of those sort of films, Willow, stuff like that, Mad Mardigan. He's supposed to be in the new one. So Val Kilmer's done the new Top Gun. He's also supposed to be in the new Willow. So there you go. When they see us. What's that? Prodigal Son is really good. Not seen it. Mum makes an awesome ginger and orange jelly trifle. Yeah, they had trifles out there today. Vikings is an amazing series. Me and my brother I drove over to Ireland to pick it all up. We did an auction. I drove to Ireland, picked up a load of Into the Badlands and Viking stuff. Viking stuff goes so well. People love Vikings. I've not actually seen the series either. I promised myself I'd watch it, but I haven't managed to find a copy of it yet, so I have to find it online and watch it. BBC iPlayer, Vienna Bloods, good crime drama, quirky show. I have to check that out. Making a Murdered. I would like to do one of these murder mystery weekends. I think that'd be quite cool. And there's one now that you can go to, and it's Cluedo. So you go to like a Cluedo murder mystery show thing. Get involved. You'll get into anything you put time to, trust me. Oh, making strawberry, nice. Yeah, she framed it, Rich. Definitely some good programs on at the minute. We watched one recently, I can't remember what it was called now, but it's where this girl was murdered and she came back and sort of solved her own murder. Really, really good. That was only on, watched it recently. Love Strawberries, Jilly. Hope you enjoyed it. Luther was brilliant. Idris Elba's amazing. Yeah, I loved that program. That was really good. Liar, that was another good one. Yes. Yeah, that was good. If you watch When They See Us, make sure you watch the Oprah Winfrey Show after it. It's on Netflix. When They See Us. If you like film memorabilia, Rich, take a look at John Wayne's outfits from his films owned by his family. Yeah, I've seen some amazing bits. I'll have to have a look at that, though. Do they still own all his stuff then? My uncle told a great story about Frank Sinatra. My uncle had been an extra on Von Ryan's Express. It starred Sinatra, but had fallen on hard times, so was working at a restaurant a couple of years. Wow. Wow. Vikings is great up till season 5. See, another one I've never watched Game of Thrones. Never ever watched Game of Thrones. And I know Momoa was in that, but I've never ever watched it. And when we went to Belfast, we were literally across the road from where they made Game of Thrones. Vikings Brill, what goes downhill when something happens won't spoil it. Same thing. There you go. See, they know what they're talking about. Thought you were calling one of us. Tried to get Northman film on my Fire Stick last night, but couldn't find it. But new Batman's on there. Might watch that tonight. See, I thought that I was a bit worried about watching. I didn't think Robert Pattinson would make a good Batman, but people are saying it's a really good film. So I don't know. But I did hear on the radio that, because obviously they had to convince Tom Cruise to do Top Gun Maverick, but it's taken 100 million in its first weekend, which is crazy. Columbo, another good program. I used to love watching Columbo. Columbo spent 25 years playing a game of Trivial Pursuit. Just one more question, sir. Oh, Columbo was another brilliant program. Later, Sinatra ignored him all night. Much to the upset of my uncle, but at the end gave him a huge tip and told him he didn't want to embarrass him by pointing out he knew him. Wow, what a story, Sean. That's amazing. What a story. Frankie Sinatra. Jeez. Thanks for all the suggestions, everyone. There you go. Give you something. Yeah, Luther's really good. I was gutted when Luther finished it. Really, really good. What's the first Viking was fabulous. Yeah, it seems like, see, now I don't want to start it because it goes down in season 5. So, like, now I know that, I'm thinking, well, what's the point in watching it? This Is Us. I think I've seen that. I've never watched Luther. Oh, Joan, Luther's amazing. That one I have seen. Game of Thrones is brilliant, but ending's rubbish. Game of Thrones is excellent, but the last season was the worst. Seen This Is Us. What a wonderful series. There you go. So I thought the same. That's brilliant. Dad loved Columbo. Columbo was brilliant. Absolutely amazing. They are, and the young version are amazing too. Rich, I'm sure I told you about my uncle, Dad's brother, but here is his IMDb for later. I'm going to have a little click on that. Yeah, I'll have a look on that. Where are we now? An hour and 23, hour and 24. So I'll have a look back on that. Columbo looks like a creepy man. Peter Falk was amazing, but then I used to love Telly Savalas in Kojak. He was brilliant as well. I think Telly Savalas was married to a lady from Rustington, which is next to me. I'm sure it was was it Telly Savalas? My wife's told me something about Telly Savalas. I know she has. And also Michael Bolton's wife. Michael Bolton's wife is from Rustington as well. Stranger Things. Funny enough, I was going to start watching that because everyone said if you liked the Goonies in the 80s, they're saying that you'll like Stranger Things. And my stepdaughter has just started watching it. So, but she was on season 5, so I sort of caught a bit of it. It does look good, so I'm going to start watching that. That's one series I am going to start. Thank you for recommending Tam and Bell's channel. Binge their videos and can tell their channel will grow big. Thank you very much. Thank you. You look like you caught the sun. I know, Jilly. I know. I've been out in the street party all day. Actually, you probably can't hear it, but it's pouring down now. So it's held off all day for the street party, which is amazing. We've had the sun out, the wind. It's gone overcast, and then the sun's come out again, and now it's raining. So at least we got that out of the way. Had a great taste. Columbo's is still a great watch. Yeah, brilliant. Never got along with Sammy Davis Jr. They never saw eye to eye. Sammy Davis Jr. See, like, I don't know, because he was Sammy Davis Jr. and who was it? It was him. There was not the they were the Rat Pack, weren't they? When it Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. and someone else, the Rat Pack. I used to love watching Murder, She Wrote. Yeah, I used to like Murder, She Wrote. Poirot as well. I used to like watching Poirot. The David Suchet Poirot. I used to think he was really good. I'm not sure about Ken Branagh's Poirot with like the massive moustache that covers half his face. I'm not sure about that. Telly Savalas was in the next cell to Bert in Birdman of Alcatraz. Yes, he was. Yes, he was, Chris. Definitely. Murder, She Wrote. Yeah, she's good. You have to watch it, Rich. What one? What one? What are we talking about? Which one are we talking about, Tam? What have I got to watch? Murder, She Wrote. I even used to like Midsummer Murders, but like I'm surprised there's anyone left in it. There's been a murder. Love Murder, She Wrote. Cell Block H. Do you know what? When I was younger, we used to go to my nan's and she used to watch Cell Block H. And it was just so funny where they shut the gates and the walls wobble. It was just hilarious. Lizzie Birdsworth. Vinegar Tits, I think they called her. Oh, Vinegar Tits. Lizzie Birdsworth. Funny. Love Angela. She was so great. She played silly old woman, but she worked out very time. Yeah. Anybody watch Dan Tanner? No, I don't know what that is. Please sub to Tonks Boutique if you can. 40 videos of pure filth. Only joking. Never saw eye to eye. Yeah. Dean Martin, that was it. That was the other one. Yep. Dean, Peter Lawford, Joey Bishop. Yeah. Went to Newcastle on Thursday, but went to Durham instead, only to realise Johnny Depp was in Newcastle. Nice. Almost went to Newcastle. Oh, yeah, that would have been cool to go and meet Johnny Depp. No, what else I loved, Rich? Highway to Heaven. That was the man out of what's his name, out of Little House on the Prairie, wasn't it? Highway to Heaven. Quantum Leap was good, yeah. He's just died, hasn't he? Old Dean from Quantum Leap. I can't remember his name, but he's just died. Was watching Poirot yesterday. Never oh no, Joan. What an amazing program. Miss Marple, yeah. Do you have any props from the Sweeney or any old 70s shows? Unfortunately, not. They are like blooming hen's teeth. So rare and hard to get hold of, anything like that. My brother did have a few bits from Dad's Army. Yeah, he had a couple of bits from Dad's Army, which was amazing. I've got a carry-on script, not a carry-on script, a carry-on abroad call sheet, which I love to death. I'd never get rid of it. Stranger Things. Yes, I am going to watch Stranger Things, definitely. Join Maximus and Co. for his kitten or pug giveaway. I thought he might have sent me a pug, but he sent me a thingy kaboom. Agatha Raisin. Me and my wife love Agatha Raisin. I think she's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So the most down-to-earth, lovely, genuine people on YouTube. Please, M's Den, definitely. Till he couldn't. Had a signed postcard of Johnny. That would be one for your collection, definitely. And you know, he's one of these nice guys that actually just gives time to his fans. Would love to see a Sean video on YouTube to see his pickups. I saw Sean's pickups, and actually, yeah, I think it'd be great on YouTube. I think it'd be great on YouTube. Yep, Gillies. Best in a war film. George C. Scott in Patton. No bastard won a war dying for his country. He won it making the other poor bastard die for his. Very true. Stockwell, Dean Stockwell. Tanner was Robert Urich. Yes. I have her books, Agatha Raisin. Yes, brilliant. Michael Langdon, that was it. He was I loved that Highway to Heaven. I thought it was brilliant. Before I met Rich, I wondered how folks fit all that junk in that shed. After I met him, I'm now wondering how he found all those miniature props. And did he get a discount on the Wendy house? Errol Flynn. There was a story about Errol Flynn. Apparently, Errol Flynn was a big boy. And that's all I'm saying. That guy lived several lifetimes in one. Yeah, definitely. Read the untold story. What a rascal. Yeah. Apparently, he used to hide his hide his sword in his pants. Subbed. There you go. What Goonies film memorabilia do you own, mate? None. I wished I did. I wished I had some Goonies stuff. I've got replica Goonies maps and like Goonies keys and stuff like that, and the doubloon. I would love to own something genuine from Goonies. I've even got a copy of the Pirates book from that they had in Goonies. But yeah, I'd love something genuine from that. Jeez. My brother used to have one of Robin Williams' turtle shell hats from Jumanji. I remember trying it on in his office years ago when he in the early 2000s when he started doing props. And I said, "Oh, what's that from?" He went, "Oh, it's a film called Jumanji." And like I said to him, probably a year or so before he passed away, I said to him, "How much did you sell that for? That helmet from his turtle shell hat from Jumanji?" He said, "I sold it for about 200 or 300 quid. It's worth thousands. Worth thousands now." Gemini Man secret agent as a watch that makes him invisible. Nice. I could do with that. That'd be cool. Steve McQueen, yeah. Best Robin Hood, Errol Flynn. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Don't bother following. It's just a bunch of old stuff with an airbrush pair of boobs inside Abercrombie. Oh dear. The things we learn on Saturday Night Live, Errol Flynn. I know, Joan. I know. Oh yeah, I love Jumanji as well. You know, when we were on holiday, I remember exactly where it was. We was on holiday in Cornwall when Robin Williams died, and I remember waking up and finding out about it, and I was so upset because like he's one of my favourite actors of all time, because he's just like an uncle, and like, I felt like a relative had died when I woke up and heard he had died. It was so sad. He looked good in tights. I agree. He was the best Robin Hood. There you go. The only film item I have is some Akira animation cells in my cupboard. Never really saved anything linked to my uncle. Should have done. It's all good money. Akira's a good film as well, though. Alias, yeah. Smith and Jones, yeah. Yeah, another good ones. The Harry Enfield show. I used to love the Brian Connolly show. Brian Connolly ended up marrying one of my brother's ex-girlfriends as well. So that's a bit mad. And now I see him on EastEnders, and he's married to one of my brother's exes. Picked up a Robin Williams signed index card from Memorabilia UK about 25 years ago. Totally forgot about it. Found it last week. Probably worth you, Bob. Yeah, I would say it probably is. I would say it is, mate. went to see Downton Abbey, and they were giving away movie posters. I got a few Spider-Man HP. Do you know what? There's a thing you can go on a tour where they actually filmed Downton Abbey, and I was going to take my wife on it. I don't know, I can't remember why we didn't go, but actually that's a good idea for a present in the future. So yeah, you can actually go and do tours of Downton Abbey. It's a puppet. Yeah, definitely. Johnny Depp was in Gateshead a few days ago. Nice. Excellent taste. Yeah, Chris definitely does. Nice. G. Love Robin Williams. Sorry to ask, and sorry to hear about your brother. What was his rarest movie proper item? Oh God, I don't know really. He had anything. He had some old Bond pieces. He had the Jumanji hat. He had the Scorpion King's gold scorpion tail sword. He had Brad Pitt's swords from Troy. That's when I first started getting into props. Was in the Troy era. But he's got stuff from like old films like The Bridge Over the River Kwai. The Eagle Has Landed. I used to get all the old props. He was really into his old military films. What else did he have? He even had a full-size animatronic pig for years. I remember it for years. He had it, and that was from the stage show of Dr. Dolittle. Oh, he had anything and everything, my brother. Yeah, he had some really good bits. Yeah, good old stars. Never watched Downton Abbey. My wife loved it, and I started watching it, and I got quite into it. Errol had a far more interesting life before acting, and I'm not talking swordsmanship. I bet. Johnny Depp is in York on Tuesday. Yeah, he's finishing off the tour with Jeff Beck, isn't he? Brian Connolly showed me the tattoo he has on his arse years ago. It's a no entry sign for your information. Really? You've never told me that before. Oh dear, not that I'm stalking him much. You must have some fantastic stories which were you and your brother's prop business. Yeah, I mean, over the years, we were sat in Bonhams up in Montpellier Street in London. We went to a auction, and I recognised this bloke that was sat in front of us, and I seen him, and I thought I know him from somewhere. And it was Princess Diana's butler, Paul Burrell. So we started selling props to him over the years as well. So that was quite cool. And just some of the actors I've met. And it was all through my brother, really. 2013, I spent the day with John Bernthal and Michael Penner. Spent most of the day with them and Natasha Henstridge, that was the alien in Species. John Bernthal and Michael Penner were just going to do the film Fury of Brad Pitt, which my mates worked on 5 films with Brad. I was sat there talking to Michael Shanks from Stargate. There was a couple of Power Rangers there. Didn't really interest me. The original Lois Lane, Margot Kidder, before she died, she was there. Some brilliant actors there. It was brilliant. Your best prop was definitely Fredo's chair. Yes, it was. Yeah, I had Freddie Mercury's chair from one of the Queen videos, Going Slightly Mad. So Freddie Mercury sat on this chair spinning round at the start of the video, and then it's in black and white, and all of a sudden the chair stops moving and the smoke's going up, the steam machine's going up around him. Amazing thing. I wished I'd never got rid of it. Yeah, you remembered that. It was definitely my best prop. Yeah. Seedier than the squirrel's turd. There are no depths of depravity as couples sink to get you to watch. New content coming very soon. Tam and Bell. Oh dear. David Niven, he was brilliant. David Niven. We was only talking about him the other day, and it's like all the good ones are gone now. It's like Jeremy Bulloch that plays Boba Fett in the original Star Wars. I didn't know, but my wife's friend, that was her uncle. I've been down here 13 years. He's been dead of probably 3 years now, is it? 10 years he was alive that I was down here, and I didn't know that he was my wife's friend's uncle. God, do you think the stuff I could have got off of him, got him signed? that stuff. I know people do love Boba Fett, and they love Jeremy Bulloch. Just me, I'm tuning in, but watching the Jubilee concert too. Sean squirrels seem to feature large in your neck of the woods. Walking past Deppin Gateshead, and he ran over to me and said, "Can you sign this?" Hope you type the occasional message in, which is Saturday Night Live. Oh, that's funny. Have you had the opportunity to star in a film or show as an extra due to your brother's contacts? No, I was hoping, because I know Brian's been saying for years, Brian Blessed saying for years, that he wants to do a film with Ken Branagh. So I was hoping to maybe get a little part in that. I've had people I know that are extras on like Band of Brothers and the Pacific, and now they're doing a third carry on from Band of Brothers. And I know someone that was an extra on that was trying to get me on that as an extra, but I had to join a agency and all that, and I just couldn't be doing it. Dawn Patrol with Errol Flynn. My friend Gareth spent 20 minutes talking to a guy about his bulldog while sitting on the bench in Richmond a few years back. It was only when he walked off he realised it was Tom Hardy. Yeah, Tom Hardy was living in Putney. Tom Hardy lived in Putney. I don't think he does now. I think he lives in Sussex somewhere now. Light Brigade. Diana Ross, my favourite. She can still sing. Rod Stewart. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because there's it's the Jubilee concert, isn't it, on telly? I heard people talking about it earlier. No, Rod Stewart's not a bit of me, I've got to say. I know my parents will probably be watching it. Love to be an extra in a film. Yeah, I mean, I've got so many ideas for films as well, and making short films. And Lee Pratt's on film. He is really good as a filmmaker. If you go and watch he's been doing skits just lately on his channel, and they're amazing. He's done a bit of like working on TV work. I think he done Miss Marple. So not done Miss Marple, but he was working on Miss Marple. But yeah, so he's I keep saying to him, like, we should do some filming. Actually, I was supposed to be in a music video. He was doing a music video for someone, and it never went through in the end. I was supposed to dress up as a World War One soldier, I think, or a World War Two soldier. I can't remember what it was, but I was supposed to be a soldier in a music video. My mate over the road, Gav, we done this in a Would I Lie to You? My mate Gav over the road was in a Spandau Ballet video, Only When You Leave. He was a little boy knocking on the door. So yeah, Band of Brothers was great. Pacific was so bad. I wish I'd never watched it. Not seen it. Never. I don't think I've ever seen the whole of Band of Brothers either. But Pacific I've not watched. Age thing. James Cagney. Yes, another good one. Oh, I do like a bit of Cagney. You dirty rat. Just joined an extras agency. Debs put me in touch with them. Really? That's quite cool. I know someone who gets loads of work as an extra in the soap. Surprisingly good money too. Yeah, it is. It is. I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it. Hi, how you doing, Rolando? Good to see you. Yeah, I would like to be an extra in a film. Definitely. I'd like to be a star in a film. I don't know about an extra, but yeah, I'd settle for an extra. Brian Blessed was interviewed last night by Piers Morgan on Talk TV. Brian was well on form talking about the Queen. Oh, he always does that. I've sat in his cabin round his house, and he said about the Queen and done her voice. And yeah, he said, "I'm surprised I've not been murdered by the royal family for the things I've said." But he's funny. Brian is funny. Phil Collins isn't doing any more concerts anymore. Apparently, he announced it in his last concert. He said he's not doing any more. That was it. Oldest son would make a good Viking. Nice. Yeah, I think I'd be good in a film. Well, to say the Bald Builders are doing some filming with Vinnie Jones, so you know, might get in, might get in with Vinnie, see if I can get on a film. Love Pink Floyd, yeah. Carry On script you have worth for you, Bob. Yeah, I did have a Carry On script. I sold the script for Carry On Abroad. I've still got the call sheet, but because it's got all Barbara Windsor's name, Charles Hawtrey, Kenneth Williams, Sid James, it's got all their names on it. I'd never sell it. It's worth a few, yeah, I would say it's worth a few, Bob. It's got to be worth a few £100. It's probably worth more than the script because the script was just a script. It was belonged to John Clive, and the call sheet as well belonged to John Clive. But this one's got, it's typed out and it's got all their names on, so something I'd never get rid of. Was in yeah, he was in Z Cars, yeah. Z Cars, he's done Blake 7, he's done Space 1999, he's done Doctor Who, he's done I Claudius, he's done Blackadder. Brian's done so much work. It's all voiceover work now, though. Saw Brian that good interview. Yeah, it was good on obviously my brother took him to the filming of, he was on that Who Do You Think You Are as well. He was amazing on that. He was really good. You know who else is crap and ugly? Keanu Reeves. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's another one, isn't he? Phil Park. Yeah, I know. Such a shame. Such a shame. Favorite actress Tom Cruise, but you all know that by now. Yeah, he was at before they finished filming Top Gun. He was at Duxford Air Museum. I think a couple of weeks after me and Aidan were there. My great auntie worked in Macy's in America. She said Doris Day used to come in dressed like a mess, but buy diamond collars for all her pets. She said Frank Sinatra came in often and said, "Hi, Annie." That's amazing. That is amazing. Horrible condition. Seeing Billy Connolly. I met Billy Connolly when I was in hospital when I was about 25 in Epsom. I had kidney stones and I was in the hospital waiting to go on the phone. There was this scruffy bloke on the phone in front of me, and my eldest daughter was just very young then, and he turned around and I've gone, oh my God. So I said to my daughter, say hello to Billy. She went, hello, silly Billy. So I like to Billy Connolly because he was there with his wife. His wife's dad was ill in intensive care. Such a shame. Good story about Don't Be Jealous, Tam. Yeah. Right, guys. Anyway, listen, we're an hour and 48. You lot have been really great. I hope I haven't bored you too much being on my own here. I've really enjoyed the chat. It's been amazing. I can't believe the time's flown so quick. I thought it was going to be a bit of a struggle on my own since I haven't done it for a while. But I've really loved it. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Yeah. And I will be back next Saturday. I might have a guest next Saturday. We'll see how we get on. Thank you, mate. Good night, everybody. Yeah. But thank you for spending all your time with me. I appreciate it. I know there's other things going on, other things you could be doing, and I do appreciate all your time. Thank you so much. And I will see you next week. So I don't know whether there'll be a guest. We might have one. We might not. We'll see. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody. It's just jumped loads. So, but I'll just say bye to you all. Thank you very much. I'll see you all next week. See you later.